Hello, my darlings. Do you struggle with crippling anxiety at the thought of the state of the world? Well, I can't help you with that. So if you find something, let me know. In the meantime, welcome back for a brand new episode of What's the Goss? This show is 110% Scottish, so if you think we're talking too fast, then make sure to slow it down with the playback speed button on whatever platform you're listening on. And last but not least, there's definitely offensive language featured. So if you're a minor or a pussy, switch off now.
Clicks. That was a cracker. Hi, have the emotion.
Hi everybody, I know, acknowledge our new set. If you didn't watch our reality recap this week, this is...
Or maybe this will come out first, because it might be easier to edit. We don't know yet with the reality recap.
We'll find out after. Either or, this is our new set.
This is our new set, folks. What do we think?
Bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom.
Is there lights even doing their aye, they are doing their thing.
They're just meant to be there for a wee touch. Ocean Lane,
A wee touch of colour.
Anyway, we actually never film at night time either. Usually we've said about 1,000 times where we're going to film at night time, and we actually, surprise, never get to film at night time. We film in the morning. But today is one of those days where it's changed, i.e. we took that much effort of setting up all this new technology, etc. for the updates
Guys,
of the
no,
podcast.
seriously, maybe we'll put a short up to show you exactly what's happening, but the actual technology behind the podcast is updated.
So basically we used to have like a wee camera all set up and that bada bing, bada boom, and then we'd have to edit it all together. But now our unsigned producer Chloe is behind the scenes mixing the decks, switching those cameras. Chloe, give us a fast thing. Go boom,
Chloe,
boom, boom.
quick flickers between cameras.
Flickers between the cameras so they know that it's real.
Flickers.
Look, bash, bash, bash. Like, you wouldn't even believe it. So here we are. Back to me. There we go. Boom. Anyway, this week, this is why we're thinking to ourselves, no, we need to actually get done and dirty and get back on this show, because it's been a hell of a lot of things going on. And I can't even explain.
I can't even remember half the things. Forgive me, it's actually evening time when we're filming, so my brain's mush, but let's go for it.
So I think the biggest thing, the biggest elephant in the room, was that, would you even say that when it comes to gossip? Biggest elephant in the room?
Oh, an elephant in the room if it was something to do with us.
Well, if an elephant was a BBL baddie built like a Barbie doll, then it would be the elephant that's in our room this week, because Cardi B, my darling, she came out with her, Jesus Christ, she came out with her. Oh my God.
Well, first of all, she's pregnant to a man who's
First of all, she is pregnant, yes. Did we talk about it in the last episode?
No, I don't think we did.
Did we not? Yeah, well, she's pregnant, so congratulations to her and her baby daddy. But
questionable choice of baby
no,
daddy.
Right, before, I know you're going to start saying that stuff, but we're not going to miss the fog of what we're here to talk about.
No, right, okay, sorry, back on track.
You're already, she always talks about who's been too shady. She is the one that starts trying to get to the shade, because I'm actually here to hype a bitch up.
Back on track.
I'm actually here to hype somebody up.
Oh my God, my feet are in this podcast. You need to put the logo over them. Can you put it?
The logo is over them already. Chloe can see the logo. Is the logo toe covering?
No, absolutely not. Who let the fucking dogs out, man? Somebody called Peter.
We're full sensible though, man.
Aye, bloody man, that's weird.
Anyway, back to the drama. Who's the drama? Cardi B. And am I the drama? Right. Listen up, bitches, right? I'm actually never one for somebody that goes like pure downset for an album, whatever. But obviously, I feel like, I mean, it's been 7 years since Cardi B released her first album. We've all been waiting, chapping at the bit, naunching on gum at this point about this new thing coming out. Do you know what I mean? So,
and you've genuinely given me a countdown every day.
I know, because I've had the countdown, and I think everybody else is marketing, which, do you know what I mean? As an artist myself, guys, I've been taking notes down like that, because she really just embraces how funny she is, and I think I need to embrace how funny I am when it comes to my music. Anyway, sidetracking. Back to what we're talking about. Aye, so that's what's made me pure interested. Like, everything that's been happening the last few weeks on the build-up, the court cases, the pictures.
Guys, how funny. I'm sorry.
She was out in the street marketing Ocean Lee, literally on the middle of the street, buy my album on the middle of the road. Like,
how funny is Cardi B's the whole court appearance? I know it shouldn't be funny. She's at court, whatever.
Well, right. I think it's kind of funny because she won.
Like, just all the memes that have came out of her and outfits that she was wearing, like the lot of it is honestly, she is fucking hilarious.
Well, honestly, I got to Friday, for us it was Friday afternoon, it came out like 2 o'clock or whatever, right? But I woke up Friday morning, I thought, oh my God. Well, I went to check on Thursday night, I thought, oh, maybe it'll be out. I didn't know what time zone or whatever it was coming in. So I thought, oh, maybe it'll be out now. But then oh, am I? Sorry. Aye, so I thought to myself, right, I didn't know when it was going to come out, but it ended up being Friday afternoon. So I literally had like waited the hour. I thought I was ready. I thought it was going to be out. I still had an hour left to go. Got to when it happened. And yeah, I actually listened to the full thing start to finish.
Right, go on then.
Right, so let's get into it. Right, so first and foremost, everybody's going fucking bush because obviously in the last few years there's been loads of drama with like loads of different folk, loads of different rappers, mainly the rappers, mainly the girls, right?
Aye, mainly the girls.
Mainly the girls, right? So we'll get into the track list, 23 tracks, right? Have you listened to it yet?
No, not a single bar.
Have you no?
No.
Oh.
I've been busy, fuck's sake.
What? I told you to listen to it, yeah. Anyway,
I know, guys, I've been too busy being in love with Olivia Dean.
Very, very different genres we're talking about here. Right, anyway, very different genres. So the shade starts. First track is called Dead, and that features Summer Walker. Right? So it gets like, I'm not joking, I was like gagged, so I put my headphones in. Put your headphones on. Gotta make you feel better. Is that what that song is?
You're doing nothing to sell your music right now, dog. Keep talking. Oh, the dog's back inside, sorry. I need to stop that.
So their feet coming up
I know,
anyway.
I'm a habitual cross-legger.
So I put the earphones in and I was like, immediately, we're starting strong. So it starts like, it's all sirens. It's like news reporters being like, Cardi B. It's all, it's very much like, you can feel it in your fanny, mate. It's coming up.
Or did she give you like a full show to start? Like
it's like a showdown.
Right,
you can hear it. It's like the start. It's like Cardi B, Cardi B, Cardi B, Cardi B. It's all the different like news outlets saying all this outrageous shit about her. Boom, 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 and it's all, and then it's her, Summer Walker, absolute tune. And this one, people were saying. I mean, I didn't immediately get what she was talking about, but apparently, folk are saying that this shade within this is towards Nicki Minaj. This is the one I'm not going to really go too much into because I was just like, I enjoyed the song. Don't get me wrong, it's like
we're
great.
going to have the Barbies in our case if we say it too bad.
Great. The
so, Barbs.
I think the Barbs are just going to be mad that we're even acknowledging Cardi B's album, but it's a good album. Like, it's good. Folk are always like, see these Barbs and all that, right? The thing is, they're all sitting to themselves saying like, oh, they don't, it doesn't matter what Cardi B done, they're never going to like it.
Mm-hmm.
And what I don't understand is they're always been like, oh, Nicki's flows this, Nicki's does this, Nicki does that. That's Nicki, but this is Cardi B. What you would be going crazy if she was copying exactly what she was doing. So it's like I feel like she can win anyway.
I know. And also I don't get what that's got to do with each other.
And I feel like if Nicki Minaj wants to rap about certain things, talk about certain things and all that, and Cardi B is that girl you go to that is, I mean, and she's making like the best strip club music possible, I feel like. But there is songs on here, like if you go on, there's we'll go through, there's one called Man of Your Words, track 9, which is emotional. Like it's emotional. She's like talking about it's her and Offset, talking about fucking.
When did they actually split up, by the way? Like officially, because you know how they always like drag it on kind of thing.
They split up during when she was pregnant with Blossom, I'm pretty sure, wasn't it? Because that was last year she gave birth to that baby, and by the end of the year she was with Stefan.
Wait, is she on
fourth
baby now?
Aye.
I've missed that third baby.
So then it comes, so moving on for Dead to the track Dead. Loved it. Great song. Wasn't pure obvious shade, I didn't think, because there's a lot, there's different songs that is like, I mean, called.
Aye, like coming
I mean, shot fired. Do you know what I mean? Like, so, next track on is Hello, which is the one that she debuted at See the Wrestling. Do you remember when she done the wrestling thing a few weeks ago? Did you see that?
No, I never seen that.
Yeah. I'm looking at the body. I want to see the body.
I love Cardi B. Just her whole vibe, personality, everything they were.
No, that song. I mean, Hello, It's Me, bitch. That's I can't really say much else about that song. Tape was a fucking banger, but like you've heard that one on
popping off.
Have you heard that one on TikTok and that?
No.
Like the song. Oh,
guys, I'm not gonna lie. See, because I've been doing a lot of work recently. I'm missing out on the normal algorithm, and I'm fully in work algorithm a lot of the time. So I'm really missing a lot of stuff.
This song she teased a few weeks before the album dropped. She done WWE. We're doing like this SmackDown thing.
Aye.
And she came to like announce something. I don't really know why she was there, but she came out looking hot and just desirable to say the least. I'll show you. It was gorge, man. Absolutely gorge. So I just feel like she's really done a great job with the whole album and total. Wait there, we'll go through here. Hello, it's me. Here we go. That's it there.
Oh, I have that.
Since she came out looking gorge. You can see it, guys. Right. T. Next one is Magnet, where she's shading JT. So I would just actually get the ones where she's shading JT a few times because there's a few.
Why are they beefing?
So the beef is, right, we'll keep it 100, Ocean Lee, because
keep it 100.
I'm no, listen, I like Nicki Minaj. You can't say I don't like Nicki Minaj a day. I love all her songs, but I am not one of these.
I love that you're like, you can't say I don't, because I do.
But I'm just not one of these delusional people that's fighting for their life, trying to be Nicki Minaj's best pal. Do you know what I mean?
You kind of listen to that last.
You know,
Nicki
I love
Minaj.
JT as well, so this is like a big hang for all of them.
You listen to JT every single time you're in your car.
I love JT as well, so my beef is that I'm just telling you as the gossip. This is me. No, I'm not got no personal.
See, the thing is as well, right? You can't like Nicki Minaj's last album was like a fireball, like it was awful. So they can't get like compared to her other albums. Come on, like all of her other albums have been far better.
That is a controversial opinion.
That is a very, very. The Barbs are going to eat you up for that one. You better just cancel your career working with any Barb right now.
Why?
Because Pink Friday 2 did do numbers, Ocean Lee.
Remind me of which one.
Pink Friday 2 done like 500k.
That was shite. I'm
High heels on my titties. Don't say I'm gonna this on my titties.
No, we need to put up the track list here to get it.
Barbie Dangerous. Angel numbers.
Put your shit in.
Ocean Lee, no,
Big difference if we didn't. Oh, I actually remember me and you. You listen to that song a lot. No, so, let me see it. I want to see the track list because I still don't think
this phone's not got the juice on it to be doing those things.
Right, Chloe, you bring up the track list here because I don't think it was nothing mental. I've listened to like
well that you're going to need to validate that is your opinion because success wise it did numbers.
I'm sure it did numbers, but I'm sure half it was bots.
No, Ocean Lee, can you say that? You're actually saying mad allegations right now.
Cut it out then. I'm just joking. It's just a
we're not cutting it out. No, we're not cutting it out. If the controversy's there, you're going to have to hold on to that, babe.
I'll hold the L, but I'm pretty sure that I wasn't vibing with it. Read out the track list. Barbie Dangerous. No, I'm not bothered.
Love.
What was Beep Beep?
Can't remember that one, to be fair. Falling for you. I think I'm falling for you. Falling for you.
But she sampled a lot of your songs as well in this album.
But that's you can't say that because this album we're going through right now. Many of these, many of these.
No, I know what I'm saying is right. See what we're saying here. A lot of these sample songs. I remember listening to them and going, I wouldn't put them back. I wouldn't put them back on. Whereas a lot of her earlier stuff, the actual substance of what she was saying, I liked a lot better. Whereas this was just pop songs on an album, if you get me.
We're going to need to go the motherfucking back to track because we have been talking about Cardi B and now we're all the way depth in Nicki Minaj.
Sorry guys, I just had to clarify that it wasn't my favourite. It's not my favourite out of her body of work, right? Fucking hell. Half my fucking dick.
You're just So when the City Girls were on their come up, they were all featured a lot. There's a lot of songs like Twerk with Cardi B. There's quite a few Cardi B and City Girl songs. So Cardi B was always that supportive girl. Mm-hmm. And then it kind of just, no, obviously just from the public perspective, don't actually know what happened in the beef. But it was as if like as soon as Nicki Minaj acknowledged JT when the City Girls were starting to go like loose, like towards their separation of their career, not fully separated, but just in that midst of it all, I think JT just kind of started hitting shady stuff, saying shady shit, and popping her shit about Cardi. When Cardi was just like, what is this before? But
why am I catching strays?
And that always happens. It's the same way when we move on to the songs. Obviously, Pretty and Petty was the beer shade and the beer shade. And I'll bring up the lyrics as well so we can go through.
Sorry, we just touched feet.
You're weird, bro. As you just said, when we were talking about, a lot of the drama does come from the fact that people wanting to be Nicki's lapdogs. So, specifically, she calls out Bia and JT for being lapdogs and Nicki. Doesn't say Nicki's name. But then, Pretty and Petty was probably like so. Pretty Petty and Magnet are both Worship Shades JT. We'll move on to the next song, but because I'm going to leave you the drama for last, I want you just to acknowledge all the songs,
Right.
also all the collaborations that come with the songs.
Right.
So next is Pick It Up with Selena Gomez.
Oh, right. That's an unexpected one.
No, well, actually unexpected, but they did do a track years ago together.
Oh, I actually know.
Yeah,
you're right enough.
remember.
I'm
So
back on board.
really loved the song, super sexy. Sometimes Selena, see, no shade at all, but see that obviously she has, is it lupus or something like that? Is that what affects her mouth like in normal life and all that when she's talking? But I'm
No,
like,
that
she can
and
sing
veneers,
like,
I think.
is it veneers and lupus?
I'm pretty sure,
Girl.
because see if you think about like
The
again,
veneers
no
and the
shade,
lupus.
MD for Jordan Shore, like now she speaks like this. Odd can't
Yeah.
contronize.
Well, she can bust it up on these tracks for sure. I'm not gonna no shade. She's like doing great on these tracks. I think I'll get the lyrics up so we can go through some of the lyrics with it. Oh, what the fuck is this motherfucker called? Pick It Up. Pick It Up. But honestly, really enjoyed the song. I thought gorgeous. Selena sounds beautiful. Pick It Up, Selena Gomez. Here we go.
I was wondering if Selena Gomez would be bringing out more songs because you know how they always.
Do you think she'll go back? She has done. Did she do an album? It was her and Benny done an album together, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
But I wonder, does she tour?
What?
Does she tour?
No, I don't think she
I don't
tours,
think
but I
she
don't
tours,
think
does she?
no.
'Cause she
But
gets-
she's
I'm pretty sure with lupus you get quite a lot of fatigue.
aye, and I think she's also got too much money to be touring anyway. She doesn't need to be touring. She's making that ball money
Aye,
for that
she's like,
rare,
I'm just making tunes for the
rare,
sake of it.
rare beauty.
Listen, I
Aye,
don't actually give a fuck.
lush.
She's on that TV show that just came out, season 5.
Oh, I seen that too.
Only murders in
need
the
to-
building. What
we'll
is
need
that?
to have
It's
a
about
like.
like a people getting together to do like a podcast
Oh,
solving thing.
What, like Cluedo in real life?
yeah, we need
Oh,
like
right,
Cluedo.
okay.
Go to like apparently different places. I don't know. I've never seen it.
Right, we need to. What's that called? Only Murders in the Building. Right, that's the new show she's on. Right.
Right, okay.
Oh, Disney. Aye, Disney owned, but Disney a bit controversial at the moment. Disney-
Controversial, actually. Let's talk
Disney.
about that.
We'll talk about it in a minute. We'll go
I
off track.
obviously know right now we're in the middle of this Cardi B shit, but
So,
2 seconds.
so when it comes to Pick It Up with Selena Gomez, it's like the same.
You call this Salima.
Did I call her Selena? Sorry, when it comes to Pick It Up with Selena Gomez, it's like the same vibe. It's about the emotions. It's about like waiting on the phone call. It's about like, is it me or that ugly bitch? That type of shit. Do you know
Oh,
what I
I
mean?
don't, you probably just caught some shade yourself there.
How?
Is it me or that ugly bitch? Who were you talking about?
Whoever it needs to be.
Does Hailey Bieber even have any pals?
No, I don't think it was Selena Gomez talking about it. It's talking about like, it's about Cardi.
Right.
Selena's just emphasising what Cardi's saying. That's a part of the collab.
Okay.
Right, we'll move on for that. Great song anyway, guys. Then we had Imaginary Players, which we already heard, was the Jay-Z sample that has been playing for the last few weeks before it came out.
Oh, aye.
Love that. We don't need to talk too much on that. Bodega Baddie. You've obviously must have heard that.
I don't know.
Bodega Baddie. Ring ding 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 ding. That is just like, my notes for that were just sexy Spanish shit.
I feel like that is just a clip.
Like, that's my notes for that.
Summarising-
Aye, Bodega Baddie is given just sexy Spanish shit. That was my notes for that. Sexy Spanish goddess. It's kind of like, I like it like that. I like that is, and that is like Bodega Baddie. I mean, it's just immediate ass shaking. I couldn't help myself as soon as I go, yep. It was immediate.
I'm catching a vibe.
Immediate catching a vibe. Then Salute. I just kind of wrote Baddie song. It's just more like, salute the real bitches. Salute the real bitches. No shade, like not my favourite song on the album. It's kind of given like Jocelyn's Cabaret.
Oh, right.
No shade. I say that with all positivity.
Positivity.
Yes, I was fucking talking to Jocelyn there. Positivity. Literally. Then we had Kalani, Safe. You heard that
nice.
one.
Aye.
You heard that one.
Aye.
What about Kalani? But by the way, she's an asset to the lesbian community. She's stunning, and she.
Let's hope she sticks around after the way 2025's went, honestly.
Use her all eye dropping like gold dust, man, and turned into trad wives. But
At this point, I'm considering.
I think that
Guys, for reference, When we speak about Chloe, the producer, it is my wife.
Right. Then it came to Man of Your Word, which that was the one I was talking about earlier. That is so emotional. She's talking about man being on the floor, crying her eyes out, being so sick from the heartbreak, like talking about the fact that like obviously that she had her kids, like she's grateful for like obviously she's just sad that she had her first kid, then cheated on break up and that, but then she obviously did go back to him and she's obviously angry that she went back to him, but she's grateful for the fact that she had a kid with him because she had ended up having her son. Then just basically saying that every time she went back, she was glad that she had the babies that she had. She loved them, but fuck you, bitch. In essence,
Aye.
but very emotional, wrapped in
Aye.
emotional. Where I felt like I was going to cry my eyes out. I thought, oh my
I
god,
listened to that
Cardi.
one. I've not heard it.
Oh, I thought Cardi Hen.
Calm yourself down.
Calm yourself down, doll. Such gorgeous, gorgeous piece of work to be honest. Then we had What's Going On. What's going on? What's going on? Hello, Newcastle. What's going on? We had
Why, man?
What's Going On with Lizzo. That was weird but love.
What do you mean weird but love?
Because I just didn't expect like a what's that? Four blondes or something like that. Four non-blondes. What's going on? That's what it is.
Oh, aye.
Mhm.
See, this is the only thing, right? And I'll say it, and it's the same tone as what we were talking about earlier with the Nicki stuff. I find sometimes sampling these tunes a wee bit cheesy, and I think that's my main problem. Do you get me?
Well, I just thought it was the fact that she's talking about like him never to get into like eat her pussy again, eat her fanny again, and shag her and that, and then Lizzo bounces in with, and I wake up in the morning and that's the part side. It's
I
like,
take a deep breath.
it's very. I like it, but because I'm thinking, yeah, fuck this man. What's going on? Like I just feel it in my wee toes. I'm like, okay, I get where she was going
it
with.
just always reminds me of like X Factor
I think-
auditions. Do you get me?
She doesn't do the exact same words. She does change the words
I'm
up.
not much of a fan of sampling. Just with a lot of tunes, like I don't know. Like I think it reminds me of what was that one? What was that one? It's no Ave Maria. Was it Ave Maria that somebody done a sample of like a couple of years ago and it was in the charts or something? There was some sort, and I'm like, right, we're taking it too far. It was Jason Derulo.
What?
Jason Derulo, and it was
He's an
some
Ave Maria, did he?
I don't think it was Ave Maria, but it was the same vibe. But why? And I'm like, right, we're taking this too far, man. Chill out. Make your own tunes. You know what I
Aye.
mean?
I'm just gonna get up Shower Tears. So next track on it is such fucking hell.
You gotta eat that microphone if you
I know.
such a dinner.
Next track is Shower Tears with Summer Walker, which is like another one that's pure emotional as fuck. She's talking about like what is love, what's the reason, what's the meaning, what the fuck. The shit is confliction, like addiction, shit is drugs. She's gone through it. She
But
is
that's
like
the spoken words.
no, she was really I clicks all round because bitch was really telling her what's up. Do you know what I mean? I felt rotten for her. Like it's really just talking about the fact of him cheating on all these hoes, which I feel like my whole album's literally about break up, love. I've got a man that loves me better than you now. Controversial, but emotionally says
Cardi's not been
otherwise.
on Twitter, clearly.
But then I don't know because then she said in the Twitter TikTok live that she was like, so I feel like somebody was commenting saying something about it, and she's like, oh well, if he's your baby daddy, he's my baby daddy too, like some shit like this. I'm like, is she at the point where she's no kidding? She just getting dick down.
Right, well, what I'm just saying is maybe don't lead to the whole I've got a man that loves me better than you, even though he follows in the exact same footsteps that one might say you did.
Literally.
Like,
True, but great song, Shower Tears, lovely track.
on reflection, I think I'm still firmly a lesbian.
Aye, number 12 is Outside, which obviously we've already heard.
Oh, aye, that's the one you've had
No, I mean,
non-stop on in the car.
outside, outside. I mean, love that one. That's already been popping for the last few weeks. Better Than You with Cash Cobain.
Kurt Cobain? Is that
Cash
a
Cobain.
relation?
I don't know.
Should we
I don't
Google
know.
it?
Check. But anyway, Cash. Oh shit! That's why it's not working. With my charger's falling out. But yeah, that song, same thing. Kind of just like emotional. Definitely just gives me vibes of her first album, like 100%. I'm getting first album vibes, right? But fuck that. Let's move on to Pretty and Petty with Bia, right? The shade is too much, by the way. What? What are you laughing at?
Do you know what?
What are you laughing at? Ocean Lee.
Actually,
Grr.
do you know what Kurt Cobain looks like? You Google Kurt Cobain.
No, my iPad's blinking out.
No. Google Kurt Cobain because I need to show you Cash Cobain. When I asked if they're related, and you said, "I don't know, maybe."
We all know what Kurt Cobain was.
No, B might not.
Oh, right,
Right?
okay.
Well, this is Cash Cobain, so I don't think they're related.
Show it to your camera.
Will they know who Cash Cobain is, probably?
Oh.
Oh, no.
I also, guys, for the reference, I never heard the tune, so I didn't really know he was a fucking rapper. And also, when they've asked if he was related to Kurt Cobain, I thought we were leading in the whole fucking sampling thing.
No, right, let's get to Pretty and Petty. Sorry, Cash and Kurt was never
By the way,
yours. Name 5 beer songs, Ocean Lee. Name 5 beer songs, gun pointed to your head. Name them.
Go tell you one.
Name them.
I'm wondering B's second name.
Am I a potential?
Name 5 beer songs, Chloe.
Whole lot of money. Whole lot of money featuring
Whole lot of money featuring Nicki Minaj.
Whole lot of money sped up.
Whole lot of money spent up. Anyway, she was not playing about, right? So, Beef started. She started talking about our Wayne culture and songs and all that. Same situation. Nicki's lapdog. Cardi said in an interview with the Breakfast Club that she was like, "Oh, I did like this girl. I was like been supporting her, meshing her, like retweeted her stuff and all that." And they had like all the screenshots up and all that of it. So I was like, T. And same usual stuff. Bea just trying to be a pure hater, thinking like.
Why is it every time
Bea did
Cardi's-
do a diss track. We obviously never heard this diss track. I've never heard it in my life. But
Why is it that every time Cardi's nice to somebody, they're just a cunt back?
I don't know. It's actually a sin.
That is a bit of a shame, isn't it?
Aye, it is a sin. I feel terrible, and I think to myself,
Cardi, I'll be
bless you.
you, mate.
Exactly. Well, she says, name 5 beer songs, gun point to your head. Bow, I'm dead. The melatonin flow, putting us to bed, because she does say it as melatonin flow. She did clock that one. Doing your favourite epic, run me my bread. Don't know
I
who
think that's what we can call this podcast from now on.
don't know who Epic
Melatonin
is. I'm
flow.
assuming Epic's like some sort of producer, manager, brat. Said that she'd rather die in a surgery table than look like her because she's an ugly bitch. Literally, that's what she said. You want to beef with me? You sure? Do you have a BET award? Obviously, she does now. Called her a big lapdog, Bea the Labrador. Said disgusting. Her mum used to sleep with white men. Her mum used to sleep with white men. Disgusting. Girl, you're trifling. Hate when a bitch thinks she cook because she light skinned. Talking about culture, you wailing. Look, meatball, you Italian because she is actually Italian, but she's actually from Boston, right? So taking the cunt out of her from being from Boston, like actually saying like, mate, you're trying to actually act all hood and all that, but you know you're from Boston. That's just what saying. Said she was at Diddy's house getting shagged, and this as well.
Brilliant.
Brilliant. Called her diarrhea beer. Breath so stank they'll smell you before you see her. Oh my God, let me just. What else is she saying here? What else is she saying here that is
Should
actually?
we try and give each other? Should we try and diss each other right now?
You can think of one.
Off the cuff. Let's go. Make it
Because we're going to end up falling out by the time we leave this podcast. You're a fat ugly twat. that'd be my distract to you. Talking about she has acne and she's 32, still got acne, telling her going to change her pillowcase. Mate, honestly, where's the thing about the shoving sex toys up bums? Where was that? I don't. Oh, so in Magnet, which was like oft, she talks about JT kicking her friend while she's down, talking about young Miami. We obviously over did something like because obviously like wasn't backing her sister up upside down the B1. So you later when that happened, right?
Oh, what
And
that's
that's what
funny.
I know.
I did on the bush as well. That guy's a fucking beast.
Talks about her being a dick rider for a feature. Obviously, because she got a feature with Nicki Minaj on that Freaky Girl. That's the same feature she had with Akbar for Baddies. That was Akbar V was on that too. I don't know why she was on
How
that.
the fuck did she get that one?
Talks about Little Uzi Vert saying like, are we talking about trying to act as if your man's like some sort of gangster, like you shoved dildos up his arse, and you share bags with him. I mean, I'm not going to lie, everything about that was absolutely just really talking about the fact that talking about the fact because seeing obviously a lot of JT songs, she's like talking about being like designer, custom, front row fashion shows and all that.
Aye.
Well, Cardi B says in this, babe, you're not no fashion shows, you're at Rick Owens, that's the only show you go to. And like the only designer that's designing it is Rick Owens, that's the guy that's got the wife that's like pure scary looking with the black
Aye,
fingers
I
and
know.
that.
Which, by the way, just a wee sidetrack again. But see all the clips you see for the Kanye documentary. That spooky bitch is there.
Is she?
That
I
spooky
know.
bitch is in
I
that.
want to watch this Kanye documentary, but
I don't want to give that kind of any fucking attention. But I mean, you see all the clips for TikTok anyway, I suppose, don't you?
I know, but I'm a nosy bastard. I want to watch everything start to finish. So
No, I know, but that fucking spooky bitch is in that as well.
no, literally. And then JT anyway, she tweeted back after this Cardi B to wrap up the Cardi B situation. I'll tell you actually I'll give you a quick rundown quickly of who else is on the album. Janet Jackson, she's on the album with a song called Principles.
That'd
So
probably
that
be
was
good.
T. Yeah, I can't actually remember how that one goes because there's so many songs. But she said that Janet Jackson in an interview, she said that Janet Jackson was like basically taking over, like changing things, doing that, and she was just like, obviously, you're Janet Jackson, you can absolutely do what you want, like no problem at all. And so that concludes that.
Respect the flow, Janet.
Respect your flow, you're Janet Jackson. And JT came back and said, guitar body, she wasn't talking about me. Oh, sorry. No, it says guitar body ho wasn't talking about me. Better be quiet before I tell them the real tea. Bitch's pH balance will fry a whole fish. Yuck with that one flow. Gag that, by the way. My God. And then Bia's actually dropping an album, which I don't know if she's trying to use the attention she's
The
got off the
wave,
Cardi.
like, ride the wave.
Yeah, she's
basically.
dropping an album the 10th October. So if anybody wants that, go and do that. Thank you. Next. Yeah, and that concludes Cardi B's album. So congratulations, Cardi B, on your new album. I love it. I've been playing it every day. Clicks all
Clicks
round
for
for you,
Cardi.
babe. 7 years anticipated, standing on these bitches' necks. Thank you very much. Well done, doll. So, guys, I'm so sorry to dampen the mood. First and foremost.
Sorry, wait, I shouldn't be laughing.
No. So first and foremost, rest in peace to Celeste Rivas Hernandez, right? Rest in peace, gal. This any comedic timing that me and Oceanly might or might not make during this that might come from this all accidentally. We are and by no means disrespecting this lady because this is actually horrific, right?
Not
But-
even that, it's actually a girl as well.
This poor young
Like, it's
lady.
a girl, it's not even.
Like this poor young, like literally not even an adult, never even got to see life. But what in the actual fuck has been happening, by the way? Have you heard about this?
I know, I have
Have you?
actually.
So, I'm going to use the backstories for anybody that doesn't know, right? For anybody that's listening and isn't on TikTok and hasn't seen what has been happening. So, backstory is, there's this rapper and he goes by D4VD or something like that. His name's David anyway, right? Wee prick, right? Well, allegedly. Everything else as well, I'm going to say. Every single part of this is all alleged because at this point in time, there is so much information on this. I mean, I think the FBI of TikTok has done 1,000 times better job than what the actual FBI is doing with it. But I think that is actually what happens in every single case, to be honest, in the world right now. So, this guy is basically a Twitch streamer. He started off doing Twitch streaming, playing Fortnite, right?
Mhm.
And then basically how he got into music is the music that he was using on, so his Fortnite videos he was posting were getting no views, and then he started posting Fortnite videos and just having like
Oh,
all music.
making the music himself in
And,
the background.
well, he would just have music on there, and that's how his videos blew up. Then obviously he lost loads of money and like couldn't post his videos because of these new laws that you couldn't with copyright.
Aye.
So then that's how his mum just said to him like off the cuff, like just make your own music, like
But
It
does
should
that
be-
actually matter? Like, just make your own
aye.
stuff.
So he ended up doing it, but it ended up blowing up massive. So that's how he's ended up getting famous as fuck from his music, right? Doing all the most. So his name is actually David Anthony Burke, right? That's his backstory. So I'm going to give you the timeline of the situation. Well, there's events with this woman and where she's went and what's happened, right? This is the breakdown. So it starts on April 5th, 2024. This Celeste lady, this young girl, goes missing, right? April 5th, 2024, she goes
Reported
missing.
missing.
Yep. On her family posting that, like, on social media, that type of thing. This is where it goes back to, and this is when, like, the police reports are made that she officially went missing at first. Then August 1st, 2025, 2025, David begins touring in support of his debut album. So this is just like the backstory of all the situations.
August, fucking hell, last month.
Mm. So this she went missing then. David so begins his touring for his new album August 1st. Early September 2025, the Tesla is registered to David as impounded in Hollywood, California, right? And in that car in the front, workers
Sorry.
laughing at the word frunk. It's a frunk, it's a front trunk. We're not guys.
You can cut this out, but you just caught me off guard using the word frunk in a sentence.
Aye. My God, right, so
Right, cut this out because that's probably disrespectful.
no, we're not cutting it, it's just a wee laugh, right? We said frunk. Sorry. Right. But listen, so everything I'm telling you right now is these are all the facts of what's happened. These are all the facts. These are the alleged facts.
This is actually
right.
what's happened,
Mhm.
right?
Just to give you a backstory, because I've got a few different notes here breaking down the facts, what's been alleged, screenshots, everything that's been found so far from the FBI's TikTok. Do you know what I mean? So that was around the 8th of September. His car gets impounded, and then they smell this bad smell from the front. What is that word getting you, mate?
No, give us a second, Danny.
No, because you've got to end up feeling terrible after one
no,
voice and actually
no.
horrible, terrible
Let,
human
no, let
being.
me get my laughs because I don't actually want to laugh. But I mean, the use of the word frunk.
Oh, right, compose yourself. So, following following them finding this body in the front of this car, right? Oh, fuck. Oh, my God. Because I don't want to say frunk. No, guys, we are not laughing at...
Just wait, like, tries to give you breaths. This can't go anywhere, mate. This is outrageous that we're laughing like this.
Right.
Just say, following finding the body in the car. What we've been mentioning, nothing else, mate. Is my mic on or am I still laugh?
No, it makes sense now. Right. So they find the body in the car, right? And then obviously it's examined and then they start posting details of the body and then that's when the mum reaches out and was like, that's my kid that went missing, right? Bear in mind this girl was 15 years old. Fucking weird, first of all.
I need to throw in some facts that I also know.
Mhm.
So, because I watched a YouTube video on this, right? So I do know I've got a bit of context here. The lassie and him, because he's obviously a streamer and that, it was suggested that they've been together or involved since she's been 13.
But I was going to get onto that. I've got my notes on that too.
Sorry, I didn't know when you were going to place that.
I know. I was just giving the facts of, because everything you're saying right now about the relationships, the pictures, the evidence, TikTok, this hasn't been reported by the police yet. This isn't, the police haven't
Right,
even said
okay.
this yet. This is what the TikTok FBI is saying. Do you know what I mean?
Right, okay.
But I know what you're going to say because I'll go
Right,
into that
okay,
because that is.
do you know what? I'll leave it in your capable hands.
Let me just come out with the rest of this stuff, but it's the facts here,
Right,
and then we
got
can
you,
go into
got
all
you,
the
got you, got
allegations
you.
and all the conspiracies, the A's, B's, C's, because I'm ready to go with that as well, because I'm chatting a bit for that too. So basically, finds it in the car, finds the body in the car. Poor girl. It's not a full body. It's actually just like parts of her body, which is even more horrific.
It was decomposing as well.
The
wasn't it?
mother. So the mother, people noticed that Celeste's mother had spoken about David, right? So that was on the internet. Her mum had been reaching out on Facebook, Instagram. People had found this mum's social media and saying that they'd found David, and also the mum was referring to a man, David, that her daughter was seeing. But what has been happening and what the speculation is that the parents didn't know fully who this David guy was, but now it's all coming out too that the sister's also been posting stuff and the brother have been posting stuff, allegedly, of course, because we can't confirm 100% this is actually their accounts, but from what people were saying is that it is their accounts, and they were aware that it was this guy, which I just find absolutely crazy because the guy was 20 years old, she's 15 years old. Anyway,
And also, I don't know if you want to
Sorry.
mention this in there, but they knew, like, so she wasn't, I don't think she was actually reported missing until a while after she'd voluntarily left
Aye.
because
She was still in contact.
she was
with
in contact, which you don't actually know. I've watched a wee bit too much true crime to believe that that's fully her in contact all the time as
Exactly.
well.
Exactly. Well, let's move on to all what we were saying, the fucking
Which is just
allegations.
speculation now.
What's unclear is obviously David knew Celeste. Obviously, folk are trying to determine how long they actually did know each other for. But there's been multiple pictures, videos, fucking. There's been all sorts.
His private stories as well. I think he had
All
private.
sorts of things coming out leaking. That's absolutely that girl. Aye, so moving on to the speculation. So that's everything that we've been talking about there now is all stuff that's all fact. She's been reported missing last year. He's went into her. This lassie's been found dead in his car registered to him at Hollywood, right? Let's move on to what the fuck TikTok's been saying about it. But so obviously we've just said there, all that stuff's been happening with the Discord. So first of all, we've got this Discord chat that's been going back since 2022, 2021, of even maybe potentially 2022 for sure.
I feel like I don't really know what Discord is.
Discord
but I feel like nothing
just
good
group
comes
chats.
from it.
Does people use Discord all the time? It's just group chats. People make forums. You can join there for like everything, any special interest. You can find a Discord chat for. Obviously, there's like fucking NSFW ones and all that, but he's mainly used Discord for what a lot of streamers do use a Discord for: announcements, interacting with their fans, creating like this sense of community. So what's been happening is on there, people have been saying like in the screenshots that have been happening is allegedly Celeste, this girl, has been continuously joining and deleting from these group chats for years with different usernames under different accounts, talking about, and David also mentioning her in messages on this Discord group chat, like going back and forth about his girlfriend, but people in the group chat not actually knowing 100% who this girl is they're talking about.
Yeah.
But now they're all linking it up, looking at the profile pictures, seeing all the kind of
I think
similarities to the.
He was posting on his private story and that, wasn't there?
Aye. So now it's all coming out allegedly that his brothers, the guys in the background, team members, all that, everybody knew what was happening. Everybody's
how old she was.
been
In fact, she's
knowing
like-
what's happening. It's horrific. Like actually disgusting behaviour. What else did you know about it?
Well, I mean, I really what you've just said there, the fact that, well, I don't know if you can Google it yet because I don't know if the iPad's blooming charged yet, but she was obviously not, she's not from, I'm pretty sure she's not from Hollywood, or she might not even
No.
be from California at all. So
No, I
don't-
think she was from California because it also came out there was like screenshots and messages from the parents saying to like talking to the police saying that she'd been picked up on a few dates before she officially like went missing. She'd been picked up quite a few dates with the boyfriend in that Tesla
Oh, right, okay.
because they recognised the car
So,
as well. and
Because
the-
this is a bit of context I was missing. I was like, how does a 13, 14-year-old leave home with her parents' permission,
I
like
don't know.
permanently? Because I was like, or does she just say, I'm going out, and then she just didn't come back?
well, she's,
Because then
aye.
you would report her missing at the time, would you not?
And the fact
Get
she had when her body was identified, she obviously. I mean, I'm saying
Guys, I'm not blaming MD when I say all this. I'm just
by
trying
the
to
way,
find
when we
more.
say 15 years old as well, she was found dead on her 15th birthday. She was found dead
She was
on her
actually
15th
14,
birthday.
but-
She was actually 14 when all this was happening. Then, which also makes it creepy, is his tour that he's been doing. His songs are all relating to this girl dying who looks like her.
That's horrific as well
terrifying.
because some of the words you see in these songs.
He talks about having an alter ego that like kills people and kills his lovers and all that. Weird as a part of his music project. What?
I don't know
Then
how
that
we
he
can
had
listen
the
to that stuff.
coffins and all that at his tours, like people coming in coffins and all that, like a whole orchestrating like a funeral as if they were attending a funeral. And then when this girl's died on her 15th birthday, he actually announced his new album on this girl's 15th birthday.
That's rank. There's this whole thing's rank into it.
Rank, Oceanly, mate, rank. The fact as well, she had the
So
tattoo.
where is he right now? And there's no some sort
No,
of
so I don't know what the update is in this very second, but his tour's all been cancelled.
yeah, surely.
His tour's all been cancelled. It does say right now. It says that he's cooperating with police. This that he hasn't been physically investigated yet, but his house has been raided and they've took computers. They've took like they came up with all sorts of things, but there's no been any official announcement yet of his arrest.
It's
yet.
just I just can't get away with that. Like, how can so many people around him and in his team and all that be aware of a young girl's age and turn a blind eye to it? Like, that's mental. That is actually mental. Like, I don't blame her parents because, like, you know what kids can be like. They can tell their parents one thing and do another. I get that, but I don't understand because that's what I'm still trying to piece together. So, as far as I know, from what I've seen online, she wasn't reported missing the actual last time they seen her. I don't think she was reported missing for a while later because they were still in contact with her.
Uh-huh.
But how does a 15-year-old or how does a 13 or 14-year-old, when she supposedly went missing, how how does she leave home then without parents?
I don't
Being
know.
like, how can a 15 like 14-year-old?
That's what I don't get.
Do you know what I mean?
She had
Like,
tattoos on her hands as
so-
well. Obviously, I get one of my tattoos when I was 15, but I was literally nearly 16. It's no 14 being 15. She would have had this tattoo before.
So I don't know.
And it's the same
obviously, like,
tattoos
might
with
have
that.
a lot going on in her life, like in her family life and all that. And then what is it? A guy taking? I don't know. It's just like there's all sorts of ways you can see how someone's been
Aye.
taken advantage of.
Well,
it's just mental.
even in videos and all that too, like the Crocs that a pair of Crocs that she was found dead in, these Hello Kitty Crocs. They were in one of his videos. Also, there's this other stupid video where he's like, on the side, I clean shoes, and he's like
Oh, I
scrubbing
seen
all these
that
shoes,
one.
and it's this pair of Dior shoes. There's a picture with her wearing those Dior shoes.
Yeah.
There's also one with her with a handbag on, a picture of her wearing this handbag, and then the back in one of these videos, that exact same handbag on the couch.
And as well.
So
I'm
at
pretty
this point, that is, do you know what I mean? Oh, allegedly, aye, but at this point, come on to fuck. Do you know what I mean? Ridiculous. Anyway, I feel like the poor lassie, I feel like, do you know what? Our parents failed her. Let's be real, her parents, she should have never even been in that position in the first place if her parents.
I know, but we don't know what's
Ocean
happening.
Lee, come on
Aye.
to fuck.
I know, but I just feel like I feel bad talking about that right now when they're still grieving their own kid but dead.
I know, but do you know, I think every other parent, but
No, I do agree. It's the same way as like, but I don't know why for years we've been campaigning for Madeline McCann to be found, and somehow Kate and Jerry McCann have never been done for fucking child
Negligence.
neglect.
exactly. Like, at the
Like,
end of
do
the
you
day,
know
it
what
is
I mean?
child.
Like, I just don't
Obviously,
get it,
I think
like-
the two things can exist at the same time.
Aye, of
Feel
course.
terrible for them on the fact that I've obviously
But I
lost your
don't
kid, but
understand how we're in this position either.
how is your 14-year-old daughter allowed to be actually anywhere near this 20-year-old man, grown man,
Mhm.
who's a multi-millionaire with his fucking team around him, and then all like
And as well, like, I know I can say kids can lie to their parents and stuff about who they're with, but still your job as a parent to know who your kids are with, like to ask more questions to find out. Because there's no way at 40, like 13, 14-year-old, we weren't going out to meet mates that mum and dads probably didn't know. Do you know what I mean? Like, everyone we hung out at that time was people that you.
I was thinking at that age, it's like,
it's kinda mad.
if you're 14-year-old, 13-year-old, you know that you're not going out for any extended period of time without being in
Nah,
contact with
man,
your
of
parents or
course
coming
not.
back. Do you know what I mean?
Of course not. And then just to say as well, what are they going to say to like the police? Oh, she just texted and said she was fine, so we just had to go with it. Nah, she's
know.
14. Like,
I know.
yeah. I
Or
don't
even
know.
saying she's out of control now. That is. I'm sorry. That's what you put kids on the planet for. You need to be dealing with that, man. Like at the end of the day. So I just think to myself, whole situation is fucked. The whole Discord. There's so many layers of the situation. I wonder what will happen when it
And
comes
it's
to
just
actual
discussing as
court
well how
verdict.
he's like at the end of the day, he's been allowed to go and start a tour, to go and start earning money to get like.
Well, none of this was fine. He started a tour before this.
That's what I mean. Like, he's been allowed to go and do all this before he, like, as in terms of he's getting to live his life and earn loads of money and all that. Whilst a
I know.
girl that he's more than likely killed is found dead in a car.
know.
Like, that's just disgusting. Do you know what I mean? Like,
So bad. It's so sad.
that morally, it's just shit how it's always people that have done the worst things that still get to continue doing things that other people that could never dream of. That
So
live
sad.
a moral life. Like,
Literally so sad. Anyway, rest in peace to Celeste. I hope she gets the justice that she deserves. I hope everything gets cleared up. And obviously we'll talk about it next week and see what happens, like in the updates to come. But
guys,
I
it's
just
been a
feel-
long episode already, but I am just going to throw this out there at the end of it in our little curveball. How fucking weird is that Charlie Kirk memorial? That's fucking bizarre. That is
No,
that
clock
rat-
this tea.
that is
Clock
the
this
weirdest thing I've
motherfucking
ever
tea.
seen.
The grinder servers crashed at Charlie Kirk's memorial. Every time the Republicans gather together, every time it crashes. What happens when they're all together? Servers crashed. That isn't gossip. That is a fact.
And
Pull
we'll
up the
leave it on
data
that.
right here. Literally.
And we'll leave it there, folks.
We're gonna leave it at that.
Let's
today.
leave it at that.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this week's episode. If you liked it, love it, subscribe, thumbs up, 5 stars. If you didn't like it, put it in your group chats, talk about it, send it to your pals, talk about us, we talk about you. That's the rules. Love you. See you next week. Ta ta.
Bye, driver.
Ta 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 ta.